Hi guys, this is Patrick for ScreenStudio. I'm currently working on some features I'm trying to integrate into ScreenStudio 1.1.4. So let's move on to the currently in development version of ScreenStudio. New features I've worked on basically for 1.1.4, as you can see. Is the menu is now called options because basically that's what you have in there. So you can now as before open a custom XML file that you can download from the website, or if you have already created your own, then use that one. You can set your video folder, so where ScreenStudio will keep and record video files that you're like I'm currently doing. By default, the folder will be ScreenStudio in your home folder, but if you want ScreenStudio to save to another folder somewhere else in your computer, then you can set it using set video folder. The remote control, as I already shown you in a previous video. And now I added the set capture area directly in the menu. Before that, in previous version, you had to click here, and then you could just select the area of the desktop you wanted to capture, and then simply click select, and that's where you're capturing. But you can also do that by the menu or by using the hotkeys Control and A. So set capture area, just select wherever you want to capture, click select, and there we go. So if I would start recording, I would capture that part of my screen. Going back to the option menu, I've added a way to identify the screens. I was looking at the video of Ubu the Tech Guru. Hi. And a simple screen recorder, which is a nice software, does that. And I said, oh yeah, you're trying to capture a desktop, so I need to identify the proper screen. So I'm going to do something. And it was more for the fun of it, but also it can be useful. In my case, I only have one screen, so it doesn't really matter. But if I click here, it's going to show me that this is my screen 1, and it will disappear after 3 seconds. Instead of labeling the screen as 0, I think column zeros, so like the ID from the screen, I'm simply showing them as screen 1, screen 2, so it will make more sense in a way. Beside that, we have the exit here, and nothing here and here. And the overlay, I brought back the preview for the banner. The thing is, I cannot guess what is the configuration from the encoder, the big XML file. That the location of banners and the webcam are actually defined in the configuration file. But I said, okay, I'm gonna do something, since most of the time the image layout for the overlay is always top or bottom. So if I can recognize top or bottom, then I can perfectly locate the banner. So you can see here, I set my capture area to a place. Okay, let's reset that to be full screen. So let's try that again. So using a full screen area, I would see my banner like that, like you're currently seeing as I'm recording. And if I would put my banner at the top, then it would show like this. Also, you can play with the colors and the font, so you can change the color of the title. You can select the font of the title from here, and you can set the offset of the text on the banner itself. So when I'm talking about the offset, I'm talking about that space here that I set in my case to 160 pixels, and you can increase that or decrease that depending on the kind of logo or image you're using. Be aware that if you're using a really large overlay, which wouldn't make sense because we're trying to show the screen, the text will actually adapt to the height of your logo or banner. So eventually I think I'm gonna do something a little bit different, as maybe sometimes you want to have like a big banner and you wouldn't want the text to show full screen. But anyway, that's for a future version. Those are the new features of ScreenStudio 1.1.4. I think I've integrated record to MPEG-TS, which is actually MPEG-2 videos and MP2 audio. It's not really useful, but anyway, if you want it, it's there. FLV, MP4, and UV format, which is uncompressed, with the sound being recorded into a WAV file. I've seen people asking for more options and more settings. The basic idea of ScreenStudio is actually to preset everything, pre-configure everything, so you don't have to choose whatever is required. Like if you use those default formats, you'll have a great quality video. Mostly if you're using services like Twitch, Hitbox, Ustream, or YouTube Live, you don't have to care about setting the proper values. The default configuration should work in almost all the cases. If you really want to tweak the configuration file and the settings in there, basically what you need to do is to go to the website of ScreenStudio at screenstudio.crumbs.com and simply download the default configuration file. Beware, with the release of ScreenStudio 1.1.2, I've changed the basic configuration file a little bit. There was a bug in the previous versions, so you need to use that one and adapt the settings in there to your needs. It's a big XML file. If you click on it, see, you can go there and just play around the profiles to set all the settings you can have, and you can even add or change your own command that will be executed. The thing is not to be how can I say that? The idea is to provide a pre-configured setup. So if you're really good at it and you know your way around, then you can play with this. If you're like me, just want stuff to work out of the box, just download use the default configuration file, or download one that is compatible with your system. To download ScreenStudio, simply click on download binary. The version that is here, current version, is 1.1.3. If you want to have a look at the source code, simply download the sources from here, which is a big archive. If you want to join the community, you can go to G+ and find the community named ScreenStudio. If we go in my communities, there we go. This is the community in G+ for ScreenStudio. So you can leave your comments, your ideas in there, and even share your videos in the video category. And I've created earlier this week the ScreenStudio Facebook page. So there are some people there also interested in ScreenStudio. So I created a page where I can share the news, and if people want to leave their comments here. Currently, there's not a lot of people in the Facebook page. I think I have 11 people currently liking the page, but it's a start. ScreenStudio, the community on G+ has reached. Why am I back to my? Oh no, I'm in the community. I think we've reached. Let me see. 115 members. So that's a lot actually. So that's it for that preview of ScreenStudio 1.1.4. That should be released really soon, probably by the end of the week. If you have more ideas and comments, just leave them in the communities on G+ or on Facebook. And you can also follow me on Twitter at, I'm going to show it to you. My Twitter account is, if you go on Twitter, twitter.com, this is my Twitter account, and my Twitter account is Patrick Balleux, is simply my name, and you will find a lot of stuff in there. I have a few fans also over there following news about ScreenStudio, but mostly I do post in G+ and Facebook for the latest and the greatest news. Hope you enjoyed that little preview of ScreenStudio 1.1.4, and as usual, see you in at the time. Bye.